All of our suits meet a level 5 specification from SFI. So from the $2,000 suit F1 style, all the way down to our entry-level $400 suit, you have the same level of protection. So whenever you spend more money, is the suit safer? That's not the point. You're spending more money for better amenities to a suit.
Take a look at your budget, take a look at the products that are available, try to augment that with, the underwear, because that helps out your suit. Don't try and be the tightest fitting suit out there. This isn't a talent contest here. Try to get a little bit more of a loose fitting suit, because the air gaps actually help you.
Realistically, you want to find something that's comfortable, first and foremost. So whenever you're trying on a suit, make sure that it fits everywhere, around your midsection, around your legs. Look for things like floating arms. It gives you full mobility.
Underneath the suit, what you wear is actually kind of important. You don't want to wear anything underneath the suit that is particularly like a polyester, because if you get into a fire and there's actually a fire in the car, okay, that material underneath the suit can very likely melt, okay, and actually stick to your skin and create burns, even though you don't have fire that gets through the suit.
Because if you buy a $5,000 suit, all breathable, panels, everything like that, and then you go out there with a t-shirt underneath it that's cotton, you've just mitigated everything that suit was built for.
Fit, comfort, protection most of all, and then integrated features.
Not everybody has an off-the-rack size head. And so you put it on and they say it fits good here, but it's too loose here. Well, that's what we do. Where's it too loose? Let's work on this. Let's make it sure that you are safe at all times.
And what I tell people is check with the sanctioning body you're racing in to make sure whatever you're buying meets the criteria that the series requires.
If you want a mid-range helmet, a little bit lighter weight, same good impact resistance, you go to something like a carbon Kevlar, like our Vapor and our Draft series of helmets. And then up from there we do full carbon. And you get a helmet $1,600, full carbon, super, super, super lightweight.
The new 8860 helmet, it comes with all of the available features that all of the Stilo ST5s do. It's available with built-in integrated electronics, hydration, top air, side air. But the best thing about this helmet is the price point. One of the best things. It's priced at $2,799.
You want to spend as much as you can afford to get the most protection you can.
Our slogan's really simple. If you have a $10 head, wear a $10 helmet.
Basically with head restraints, there's two basic concepts. There's a yoke style device, which is the original Hans style. The other style is a hybrid style device where you're utilizing a multi-tether design to pull a shorter pad up into the seat belts as the head pulls the device forward, and that's what stops the head. So there's basically just two different concepts in both the hybrid and the Hans device that we sell pass all of the standards in the world.
If it meets that standard, there's a certain level of protection that it's going to give you. But it doesn't mean that it's going to be as comfortable. So there are a lot of devices out there. Some are more comfortable than others. Some are more cumbersome to use than others.
Comfort, comfort, comfort. I mean, it's just, all the neck braces do the job, but they're not all the same in comfort.
5-point was the traditional thing years ago. As we've done more and more testing, remember, if you look back in the history of racing safety, there wasn't a whole lot of dynamic testing done before 2000.
Most of the major sanctioning organizations in sports car and in the top levels of motorsport, they mandate a 6-point belt. Since NASCAR's mandated 6-point belts, which has now been since I said 2003, 2004, there's only been one single sternum injury. It's always been traditional to have a 3-inch lap belt, 3-inch shoulder belt. That's been the old width. In the NASCAR and the Cup Series right now, there's not one single driver, not one, that's running a 3-inch lap belt.
There's very small zones that these things work in, and it really doesn't cost you any more to mount a set of seat belts correctly versus mount them incorrectly. This is your crew in your shop that's putting the mounts in the car. So you can spend a little extra time with a little bit of knowledge and get it correct and be a lot better off in the wreck.
It's really important. There's so much technology out there that for not a lot of money it can save people's lives.
Once you do this stuff, we make you faster. We absolutely make you faster. I tell people all the time, I can put 2/10 on your lap time at the end of a long race in a sprint car, in a late model, in a cup car. I don't care what it is. We have always, when we go in and make a full system for somebody, we make you better.